Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, it's student Tonya. I make study videos as well as videos based on a student lifestyle. If you like that sort of content, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And as you can tell from the title, today I'll be sharing with you guys my simple 3-step formula that I use to ensure maximum productivity throughout the days in these 7 months, and how you can still implement this 3-step formula when quarantine is over, going back to reality. And just for a disclaimer, out of these 7 months, there are some days which I did chill, I did relax. I'm human, I'm not going to be working my best 24/7 every single day. I really thought I should mention this just because I feel like some YouTubers who make these type of productivity videos can be slightly misleading, and whatever it is they do to be productive, it seems like they do it 24/7, and it really sounds like they are burning themselves out, and that is not what I want to promote on my channel. Yes, I do believe in being productive can improve the quality of your life, but not to the point where you're burning yourself out. Guys, make sure you watch the whole video, as I do have a surprise somewhere in this video. If you watch the whole video, then hopefully you'll pick up on the surprise. So without further ado, let's go on to the video. Now introducing what I call the 3 hobby rule. This was actually a post that I saw on Instagram where you have 3 hobbies: a hobby that's keeping you healthy, a hobby that you do for fun, and a hobby that is making you money. So these hobbies that you do, they can be productive or they can just be hobbies that you just generally want to do. So like a hobby that's keeping you happy, that could be something you genuinely enjoy doing. If you like to play on the Xbox, well, you can have something like that, but it would be beneficial if the hobby that you like to do was actually benefiting you. For example, playing on Xbox, I don't know if that can benefit you. I think there's some like scientific thing about how video games can actually help people. If you like to cook or bake, or if you like to run, or it can literally be anything. Personally for me, a hobby that I do for fun is practicing my keyboard. I've been on and off for a few years, but during quarantine I was on it because I wasn't going anywhere, so that's what I did for fun. And the cool things about the hobby that you genuinely enjoy doing, the more you do it, the more you get better at it, just like anything else in life. Next is a hobby that's keeping you healthy. This can either be your physical health or your mental health. So you could do activities like having a self-care day. This can be for your physical and mental health, whether that's having like a pampering day, if you like to do your nails or do your makeup, look good, feel good sort of vibes. Or if your hobby is baking, you could even turn to bake healthier treats to look after your physical health. And just another idea, you could just exercise at home. You can do that as well. And last but not least, a hobby that is making you some money. Honestly, ever since the pandemic, a lot of people have lost jobs, and the job that they had was the only source of income that they were very dependable on. And now everyone's turning to set up their own businesses as having a different stream of income and not being reliant on one source of income. And I'm not saying money is the most important thing in life, but pretty much everyone and anyone would want to live a financially free life where you can do the things you enjoy. For example, if it's traveling you desire to do, you can do traveling without money hindering your opportunity to do so by having multiple streams of income, which is a whole nother topic for another video. The activities you can do which can make you money. Some of these activities are very direct to make money, such as starting a business, and some of these they're indirect, but it still leads you to make money if you do it properly. An example of one of these indirect activities is learning how to code. If you haven't watched my previous video already, there's a coding app that I talked about that I did use. So if you haven't, you can go ahead and watch my previous video. I will have it linked in the iCards above. Coding can lead down a lot of routes, and most people think if you're going to do coding, then you have to do something associated with like computer or ICT, when that is not the case. There was this really cool TikTok that I saw. I don't know whether it's true or not, but it seems really cool. Where this guy literally taught himself how to code. By the way, there are so many free courses on coding out there. He taught himself how to code. I put the TikTok somewhere. I think he was able to buy like a bunch of stuff on like a designer store like Supreme. Whenever Supreme releases something, like maybe if it's like an exclusive collaboration, he was able to copy and paste the code and he was able to buy everything instantly so he can resell.
How I made money through coding. I was pretty into streetwear, so I decided to resell Supreme. I spent a couple days learning the basics of Python, figured out when the drop was happening, wrote some code to buy the item in under 3 seconds, run that code on the day of the drop, sold everything on StockX, keep some of the stuff because I'm a piece of shit, boom, money.
And I thought that was so cool, and I guess a really good example of what coding can lead you to. Another thing you can do, you can learn about the stock market. This is more of a long-term kind of source of income. Like I said, everyone wants to be financially free, but learning the stock market is not something you just get in one day. It takes time, it really does. But if you know how to work the stock market, you'll be winning every single day. Honestly, you really will. And like I briefly mentioned earlier, starting a business, no matter what sort of business idea is, there are so many YouTube tutorials and videos that you could watch about starting a business. I'll have some of my favorite e-commerce business related channels in the description box down below, because they're just really awesome. A channel that I really like is Ecom King. He is literally the plug. Because I'm not gonna lie, I have watched webinars about like making money and all of these like making money quick, $100 per day. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to say that's such a scam, but they make it seem like it's so straightforward to get the money when it's actually like so long. So guys, I have a free printable PDF guide on a bunch of hobbies that you can literally start today, now, for free. I'll have it linked in the description box down below. And the reason why I say you can start these today for free is because most of the time, this is just an example, like people on social media will probably give you tips on how to, I don't know, things that you should do to boost your confidence, such as socializing more with people. And if you think about it, if you were to go out with your friends, let's be real, it really does require some sort of money being spent. Like going out to town with your friends, you are going to spend the money on a meal, or if it's not even a meal, you're just going to spend money some way. It just always happens. Unless your friends are real ones and you can literally just go to your local park and have a good time without spending money. And I felt like I just had to tell you guys that. So in this guide, I ensured that most of these activities are for free. You can literally do for free right now, or if not for free, I made sure that they were inexpensive. And as an inexpensive, as some of these things, these activities required to do, you probably already have them in your household. Next phase of this 3-step formula is having a timetable. Having a timetable is really important. Now that you've figured out the 3 hobbies you want to take, now it's time to implement them into your timetable. I split my days into 4 sections like a clock, and each section takes up 3 hours out of the day. So I split it into morning, afternoon, evening, and night. The last thing that completes this 3-step formula of having maximum productivity is having a daily to-do list. This further helps me execute my daily activities from my timetable. It's just super handy to have a visual written image of how much you need to complete in the day. If you have stayed up to this part of the video, I'm now revealing an extra bonus free PDF printable guide to this timetable. For this timetable that I used, it is organized the way how I explained it was organized like. Links in the description box. Thanks for watching till the end of this video. If you did, then you're a real one. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a big thumbs up, as YouTube will put my video more out there on the YouTube platform, helping me grow as a small YouTuber. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, as I post content on there that you won't be seeing on this channel. And if you enjoy content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, as well as the top notification bell so you don't miss another video. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!